right to go over my head.
I'm under the impression that I'm still the head of this bureau.
Well, that may be, but it's no excuse for what you've done. You took advantage of the fact that Mr. Poole is lying helpless in the hospital to send that child to an asylum.
It doesn't alter the fact that he's a penniless hobo.
No, he's not. He's a free soul and he lives a free life. I only wish I had the courage to be like him.
Why, it's all that gal's doing. She just took advantage of the fact that I'm in the hospital.
And they left instructions not to let you come to the orphanage. That's part of the court order.
Yeah. She took care of that, too, I suppose.
Oh, my boy, please get back in bed. Remember, you're still in bandages.
Yes, and that's her fault, too. Everything's her fault. If it hadn't been for her, I'd be in Venice now, having the time of my life.
I regret to have to say this to you. Up to now, you've been a faithful and trustworthy worker.
James, what are you doing? You don't have to send men to summon me here.
What the hell's going on around here, Gary? She's out.
What? Well, that's impossible.
Really? They signed her out 2 weeks ago.
I don't know what to say.
How difficult could it have been to keep tabs on a 75-year-old woman? What else have you screwed up?
Oh, hold it, Jim. Your family and I go back
Oh,
too
wait,
long.
you mean my father and you go back a long way? Well, if it weren't for dear old Dad, none of this would be happening. Would it? He should have gotten rid of her when he had the chance, and you should have made sure that he did.
And we'll find her. I'll find her.
You turn the town upside down if you have to, whatever it takes. And I'm warning you, my father had better not hear a word about this. I want it kept quiet.
Ow!
Hey, Murray!
Oh, I don't believe it.
Murray, you all right?
Oh, look at this.
Where are you?
I put all this hour... Oh, this is ridiculous.
Murray!
I'll bet I know who it is, too.
Murray!
You guys are menaces.
Those guys, I knew it.
Are you okay?
What's the matter with you guys? Can't you follow any rules? You're a menace! Now to lock you up and throw away the key. Sausage brain.
I just love the weekends, don't you? Yeah, there's nothing quite like a peaceful Saturday morning at home, you know?
Come on, guys. We can still catch him in the Riptide. You get the firepower.
Hey, whoa, hang on there, killer. Hang on. What are you talking about firepower?
Huh?
Murray, look, these guys are just a couple of hot doggers. They're harmless. There's no big deal.
Harmless?
Yeah.
No big... What, are you kidding me? You call what they did to my Avery disc amplification system harmless? Look at this. I saw it fall to the floor into a million pieces. This one-of-a-kind prototype equipment devastated, destroyed, wrecked by these jerks.
Well, what about my boat, Murray?
Yeah, you know, it's really a shame the way things are deteriorating around here. You know, when a guy can't work on his own boat, on his own computer system,
Okay.
You know, something's wrong.
Okay,
Something's
listen,
gotta happen
Murray,
here.
look, if you got gripes, you take it to the tenant association. As simple as that. Yeah.
You know what? That is an excellent idea. That's an excellent suggestion. That's exactly what I'm going to do, too. I'm going to do that.
Hey, whoa.
Murray, come on.
What
Do you have to do it right now?
No, I don't think I can wait a single moment on this, Cody.
Murray, come on. It's just the frame of mind you're in. You know, the Pier's a great place to live.
Well, I
Relax
know.
about it.
I mean, I love it here, too. But, I mean, listen. We've got to do something about these people from the outside who come in here, who don't live here, who cause all this trouble.
Yeah,
you know?
but Murray, look...
No, you're absolutely right, Nick. I mean, somebody's got to go down to that association and tell them that our rights should be considered. I mean, after all, we live here. Why do we have to put up with these rowdies with their hot tamaleing, right? I mean,
Hey, Murray, what? Hot dogging.
Hot dogging, right, whatever.
Incoming!
What? Need I say more?
Hey, lady, you coming with us? Let's go right now.
Come on, lady.
Hey, what's going on down there?
Stay away from me!
Go!
Help me! I can't swim! Help! Help me!
I got you. Hold on to me.
Let me go!
Fight! Come on!
Help!
Hey, Murray! Throw me a life preserver! Careful. Hold on to this.
Hey! Get
out by myself.
Well, this is outrageous. Nothing like this ever used to happen at Pier 56. I mean, can you imagine those two big roughnecks beating up on this poor defenseless little old lady?
They wanted it. They wanted the deed.
What'd she say? I don't know, something about wanting something. Here, drink this.
Wanted what? Maybe something in there? Take a look.
Yeah, I'm sure, Nick. There are any number of things in here two guys in suits would want. Like this stylish sweater, maybe, or something from the wine list.
You pushed me in the water.
Me? No, it wasn't me. It was those other two guys.
You can't get the deed, you know. No one can. You can kill me one piece at a time, but I shall never betray the nation that I love.
Guys, listen, maybe we ought to take her to a hospital or something. I think she's hallucinating.
Does she seem familiar to you guys?
No.
No, not to me. Do you think you know her, Nick?
I don't know. There's something about what she said. Victoria, have we ever met? Maybe in Pier 56 or something?
Young man, I own Pier 56.
Oh. Well, that clears that up.
But he stole it from me. He stole everything from me. The love in my life. The morning sparrow's song.
You may kill me one piece at a time, but I shall never betray the country I love.
My throne and my soul are as one.
I don't believe it.
Everybody who's totally confused, raise their hand.
Do you know who we have here? Do you know who this woman is? This is Helen Howe. We've actually saved Helen Howe. I can't believe it.
We have?
Yeah.
Helen Howe?
Yes! Yes, it is! It's Helen Howe!
Who's Helen Howe?
Are you kidding me? She was on her way to being another Betty Davis, man. She was fantastic.
Big star.
Yeah, look, I told you on the weekends I used to work at the Prospect Theater. I must have seen every old Hollywood movie that was ever made. You know something? I've seen every film you've done at least a dozen times. Queen of the Empire, No Day Goes By.
Delirious.
That's another one. Delirious is terrific.
Good picture. Good picture.
But my favorite of all time was Captain Daring with, what's his name?
Errol Flynn.
Errol Flynn. Oh, forget about it. It was great.
You were great in that.
Listen, can I get you something? Do you want anything?
Oh, I sure could go for a good steak and lobster combo.
Wow, this is really boss. I mean, a real movie star, Cody. Isn't this neat? I mean...
Yeah, neato, Marie.
Young man, I don't care if you believe me or not.
Look, Helen, you said you were committed to a sanitarium for 50 years by a guy you had an affair with. Now, that's a hell of a story.
You don't think a man like Danny Sutherland would find me attractive?
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, of course, sure. It's not that. It's the other part of the story. The part where, after you refuse to marry him, he sets you up, ruins your career, and then steals everything you own.
Including King Harbor.
Especially that part.
You know, Cody, it's obvious that you know nothing about Helen Howe, okay? It's embarrassing over here, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, pardon me. I didn't know I was living the throne of Barrett.
Okay.
All right, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Helen, what makes you think that this Danny Sutherland character would still be after you? I mean, after all, 1938 was a long time ago.
Oh, but Danny was always a smart one, you know. He had this thing well planned out. My breakdown, the phony baloney doctors, the institution. I'm sure his attorneys had a gay old time just taking everything from me. But there's one little thing that he missed. And I know he never got over it.
What's that?
The deed to this property. You call it Pier 56 now.
Yeah.
Well, I've got it hidden where he can never find it.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you still have the deed? I mean, you actually still technically own Pier 56?
The very land you're sitting on, Murray. The deed is hidden behind the fireplace in the living room of my old house.
So, Helen, now that you're out of the sanitarium, Danny either has to get the deed back or make sure you don't talk to the DA.
Oh, Nicky, you and your assistant, you will protect me, won't you? Please. Please.
There's nothing down there. Yeah, well, that's just great. I'll tell you something, I mean, Mr. Sutherland's not going to like this one bit.
You keep on looking, buddy boy. There's a lot of boat here. And a lot of places she could have put that deed.
Helen, why don't you take all this to the press? A public investigation will do a lot more good than we can.
Oh, no reporters. I saw what the newspapers said about me when they sent me away. Oh, you know, they just enjoy so much when a celebrity is in trouble. Oh my. There used to be trees over there.
What?
Trees.
Oh.
The most beautiful pepper trees. Right over there. And you know, they had the most wonderful twisted trunks and branches. And if you looked at them long enough, they started to look just like people with laughing faces. Oh, Danny and I used to love coming here to watch them.
Must have been some kind of place back then, huh?
Well, they were the reason I bought the property, Nicky.
Oh.
But the trees are gone now. All those years are gone. I guess Danny won out after all.
You know something, Helen? There's only one way to get those trees planted again. And that's to get the deed to this property and prove your ownership.
Yeah, that's right. You know, this is really going to be a great case. I'll bet if we went to the DA with all the information that we have right now, we could get some sort of legal action against this Danny Sutherland character.
Oh, Nicky, do you think you could do that?
What, are you kidding? Sure.
Murray, did you forget to lock the door?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
Come on, let's check it out.
Yeah.
Completely incompetent. Helen Howell has been on the street for 2 weeks now. We finally catch up with her, and she gets away. Why does she get away? Because she has found herself private detectives.
Look, Mr. Sutherland, those guys really surprised us the first time. But even so, we went back and we searched that boat really well. And there isn't any deed there, or we would have found it.
Deed? Is that what you told him this is all about, a damn piece of paper?
Hey, wait a minute. We were told to find the title to that property, Mr. Sutherland.
Do you think a piece of paper is more important to me than my own mother? I thought they understood.
James, I think at this point it's in the company's best interest to concern itself with the deed, not the old woman.
My mother was a warm, sensitive woman who cried every night because of Helen Howell. She drank herself to death because of her. Now, if I have to take care of this myself, I will. And I promise you, she will pay for everything. Helen Howell does not deserve to live.
Okay, according to the county land records, Helen transferred the deed to the Beachfront Development Company on November 17th, 1938, and looks like they've owned it ever since.
Beachfront. That's the outfit we pay our slip fees to.
That's right.
Well, I never signed this over to them. I don't even know who they are.
Well, that's an official photostated document, Helen.
Murray, it can be very easy to fake government records like that, can it?
That's what I was thinking.
Would be for Danny with all his connections.
Connections? What do you mean? What kind of connections?
Oh, those mobster friends of his. You know, Danny always said there wasn't anybody he couldn't buy or blackmail.
Mobsters? You mean to tell me that Danny Sutherland is a mobster?
Yes, of course.
Oh, boy.
Well put.
Well, didn't I tell you that Danny was in the rackets?
No, Helen, you didn't tell us that.
I think we would have remembered something like that.
Oh, I thought I had.
You know, Beachfront Development's got millions of dollars invested in Pier 56. Now, pretty soon, they're going to be sending the Bent Nose Brigade down here to keep Helen out of court. You know that, don't you?
We're going to have to find a way to take the heat off her, you know?
Yeah, how?
What if Helen doesn't own Pier 56 anymore.
Yeah, but she does own it. She owns
Yeah,
it.
well, wait, Murray, I know, but Danny Sutherland doesn't know that.
Yeah.
They can think that she sold it, right?
That's right. How about to us?
Cody, what do you mean, guys? What,
No,
you
look-
love what? We don't have the money to buy the pier.
Murray, okay, look, we're just talking pretend here, okay?
Yeah.
You see, what we do is we take Helen out of danger.
Right.
And smoke Sutherland out at the same time by making him think that we've acquired the deed.
That is a really boss plan, guys.
Yeah, and who better to take over the deed than our own refugee from corporate America, right, Murray?
Me? Are you guys talking about me?
That's right, Murray. You said you always wanted to run Pier 56. Now, we set up the right scam. You get a chance to do that, for a little while anyway.
Oh, that is, but you hear that, Helen? This is really going to be boss. We're going to lure Sutherland into our little trap. Isn't that ingenious?
John Barrymore couldn't have done it better.
Yeah, really?
Murray, hey, Murray.
Yeah.
Murray, this is a dangerous plan, you know. We're going to be setting you up as a target.
Well, yeah, I know that, guys, but you're going to be backing me up, right?
Oh, you know it.
Well, then I got nothing to worry about, right? Besides, Danger is my middle name. Wow. You mean to tell me you used to live there, Helen?
I used to own all this, Murray.
Really?
That's incredible, Helen.
Well, the property used to go down further, but I see they've put a lot of houses in since then. Oh, I spent 5 of the most glorious years in that house.
Well, at least he's consistent. Sutherland owns Pier 56, right? Yeah. Guess who's living in your house?
Danny?
Yeah.
He steals my house and lives in it. I don't believe it.
It says Sutherland right on the mailbox.
This guy's a real sweetheart, isn't he?
Oh, Nicky, it's gonna feel so good when we beat Danny after all these years. Thank you.
Don't worry about it, Helen. It's going to be our pleasure, believe me.
Yeah, we sort of specialize in taking on conglomerates and syndicate chiefs.
Yeah, but guys, if I may ask, how are we going to get inside of that house so that we can recover Helen's deed?
Hurry.
I mean, I know when a house is protected by sophisticated security equipment, right? And that place is a fortress.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got armed guards,
know,
it's got
Murray.
Television cameras.
Murray,
It
this-
probably has those
we know.
attack dogs, you know.
Murray,
with that-
Murray.
What?
They also got pay TV.
Well, they... Pay TV?
That's right, Murray. And where there's pay TV, there's technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but are you experiencing any difficulties with your pay TV channel right now? This is the control center speaking. Well, would you mind just turning on your TV and see what you are getting?
The pay TV channel comes over the same frequency as the microwave here. I think we should have just enough power from the engine to jam it. Here we go.
We aren't getting anything. It's a dreadful mess.
Okay, Mark, we got another one.
This is 2534 Silver Creek Drive, right, that I'm speaking to? Well, I've got some men in the neighborhood. It should only take them about a half an hour to fix that.
Fine. I'll have the guard open the gate.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Didn't have to come. Haven't seen your father in almost a year, and you say you didn't have to come. Told you on the phone everything's under control. That isn't the way I heard it. You might be running beachfront development now, but I still got my contacts. And they tell me that the one thing not under control is you. Garrett is only trying to cover up for bungling every job I give him. Garrett's a good man. I trust him. And you don't trust me. Not when I hear about you and this obsession with getting Helen.
How can you say that to me when for years your goal was to ruin her?
I was young. I had a hot temper. Back then, pride was the most important thing to me. After many years, I know better now. So should you.
You don't even give a damn that my mother destroyed herself because of that woman.
We move on, James. The weak fail, the strong live. You see what I mean?
Well, that may be your philosophy, but it's not mine.
My philosophy built everything you've got here. Finding the deed is one thing, but going after Helen is another. I'm here to make sure we get the deed back.
Yeah, this is Halstead. Give me control, will you? Yeah, hello, Toddy?
Hi, Nick. How's it going?
Yeah, well, it's just what we thought. Listen, do me a favor. Try the H705 relay once for me, will you?
Okay, yeah, sure. Hang on.
You got a picture? Now you're losing it.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of trouble with these relay units lately. Listen, I'm going to have to adjust the microwave receiver on this unit. Can you show me how to get to the roof?
Oh, yeah, follow me.
Thank you.
Did you find something?
Yeah, I did. Listen, will you do me a favor? Will you get downstairs and tell my partner that the, never mind, it's very technical. Can you help me here and hold on to this for just a minute while I tell my partner something?
Well, I suppose it's all right.
Right like that. There you go. That's perfect. No, don't move it. Don't move it. You got to hold it right like that or I'll get the pan blur discrepancies.
Okay.
You know? Thank you. Remind me not to have you redecorate the Riptide.
Well, Helen said that thing was in here somewhere. I wish you could have been more specific. Hey, where's that going?
Holding the antenna. Yeah, Murray, we're on our way.
Oh, great. That's great, Cody. Helen, they've almost found your deed.
Oh, bless the Murray. Bless you, Cody.
Thank you, Helen.
Look, get back. Listen, Cody, you better hurry up. Somebody just drove up in a big black limousine.
Okay, Murray, we're on our way. Hey, Nick, we got company.
Almost there, man.
Come on, Nicky, they're on their way any time now.
Hello, Mr. Sutherland. Welcome back.
Hello, Bertha. What's with this?
Oh, some men are here from the pay TV channel, fixing something or other.
Is that one of your men doing that? Yeah. Come on.
Come on, Nicky, you know.
Bingo.
Last one out is a rotten egg. But not that way.
This is where she must have hidden it. They got the deed, James, right from under your nose.
It was here all along? Those detectives she hired. How could they just come in here and do this?
Because they're better than you. And now that we both understand that, get word to the staff that I'm taking charge now, before you make any more mistakes.
See, I think if we can get the press involved, the press is involved as much as making public knowledge.
No, I could go out and...
What's wrong, Helen?
Helen, are you okay?
Oh, I'm the happiest woman in the world. You young men have been so good to me. I don't deserve any of it.
Come on, Helen, don't talk like that.
Helen, you deserve a lot more than we were able to do for you, I'll tell you that.
Well, that's for sure.
You saved my life. You helped me discover that I am a person. And in this, after 50 years, you've given me back a part of something I thought I'd lost forever. No one's ever cared like this. No one.
Come on, Helen. I'm sure there are lots and lots of people that care about you.
That's right, Helen. You know, I bet there are millions of fans out there just like me. People who are going to flip out when they find out that you're alive and well.
Yeah, and wait till they find out what really happened to you.
I'll never be able to thank you enough. You know, if I'd have had grandsons, I'd have wanted them to be just like you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen of the Fourth Estate, before I conclude with a few brief remarks, I wondered if there were any further questions.
Mr. Brzezinski.
Please, call me Murray. Murray.
How did you happen to acquire such a valuable property as Pier 56? Beachfront Development Corporation's owned it for many years.
Well, that's a very good question. I'm glad you asked me that question. Unfortunately, I can't answer that question right now because I cannot reveal the details of my ownership of the pier at this time. However, rest assured, I am in direct contact with the Beachfront Development Corporation about their future here at the pier. And now...
That's one of the guys working with Helen. I want him.
I'll send some men over right away, Danny.
No. I want to do it my own way. These detectives didn't take this to the DA yet. That means they want a deal. Find Brzezinski and bring him here. I'd rather pay those guys off than let this mess you got yourself into get any worse.
You know they work for it and you still want a deal. Are you out of your mind?
For the last time, shut up. I might have to look at you while I'm keeping you out of trouble. But sure as hell I don't have to listen to you. Now tell Jimmy Boy to cool off. He knows what's good for him.
I don't get it, Nick. I thought Danny was in a hurry to get that deed.
Well, it beats me, man. Murray, you seen anything yet?
And with your help, we'll make the Tenants Association an effective force again. Thank you. Excuse me, but does the word noise pollution mean anything to
Murray,
you?
give me a break, will you?
I'm sorry, Nick. Did you try to say something? I can't hear you because of the radio.
Murray, listen, you gotta be careful where you walk. The wire picks up everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. How's this? Is this better?
Yeah, that's better.
Listen, Murray, is it necessary to talk to everybody in America while we're on a stakeout? You're boring my socks off over here.
Oh, no, of course it isn't. Hi. No, of course it's not. It's just that, don't you see, some twist of fate has given me the opportunity to restore King Harbor to its former glory, and
Did I miss something? What, are you running for office or what?
How do you do? No, of course I'm not right, but I do have some good ideas, though. I thought perhaps we could form a committee, to check engines so that there are no oil spills and things like that.
Murray, listen, you don't really own Pier 56, remember?
Well, of course I don't own the pier. I mean, I know that. But even if I only have the public ear for, the public ear for a little while, I think that with my natural given talents, I should be able to do some public good, and that's what I'm hoping to do. How do you do? Nice to see you.
I think we created a monster.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Hey, here we go, guys.
Look, isn't that the limo that we saw outside Danny's mansion?
Looks that way to me, man.
Come on. Okay, here he comes, Murray. And don't worry about anything. Nick and I are behind you all the way.
Just open the door and close it behind him, Murray.
He didn't stop. What?
I don't get it. Where's he going?
Don't!
Hey, Nick.
Let go of me!
It's Helen.
Help! Let go of me! Let go of me! Let go of me!
I just don't get it. How come Danny Sutherland took Helen in the first place, huh? I mean, I'm the one that's supposed to have the deed, right? So how come he didn't even try to get me?
Yeah. It's got to be a ransom deal. And he figures Helen is the best guarantee.
All right, okay, I buy that. But if that's so, how come they haven't called to set the terms?
I don't know, Murray. I don't know, but if he wants the deed that badly, let's just give it to him, all right? You still got the number for Sutherland?
Yeah. Yeah, hey.
What?
Hang on, man. You can't just call this guy.
I want to reach him before something happens.
Wait a minute. I got a better idea. You really want to reach out and touch this guy?
I like your style, Nick.
Yeah, well, if I've learned anything about being a detective, it's that you don't call a guy like Danny Sutherland and tell him you're coming.
Nick, look for this bridge.
All right. Okay, it's coming up now, and I see Silver Creek Drive.
We're almost there, Cody.
Okay, now the whole idea here is surprise and intimidation. Murray, I'm gonna go out first. I want you to back me up from the hatch, right?
Okay.
This guy's gonna think he's in the middle of the tent offensive before we're finished with it.
Okay, a state is in sight. All right, boys, we're going in.
Take care of him, Murray. Okay. Good luck, guys. Come on, move it. Move!
What is this? Who are those guys?
It's those detectives.
Okay, I'll take the rear. You got it.
We want Helen Howe, Danny. You got 30 seconds.
They thought I did something to Helen? James.
You got 3 seconds. We're waiting, Danny.
Don't shoot, we'll be right out!
Throw your guns out first.
We're unarmed, boys. Get them over your head. Let's go.
Come on.
Come on.
Over there.
Come on, let's go.
Go. Come on.
Okay. Where's Helen?
Danny wanted me to tell you he knows nothing about this.
Funny how the bad guys always say that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hilarious. Where's Helen, man?
Take Helen to the boat. I'll be there as soon as I can.
You did it anyway. In spite of what I told you. You let the sickness between you and Helen get in the way.
Did you really think for 1 minute that I'd let that whore live?
He's dead, Coney.
Who shot him?
His kid did.
You can't outrun us. We got the meeting.
By the time you get in the air, it'll be gone.
You got a better idea?
Yeah. I'll take the limo. So where is he?
He's right at the bottom of this hill.
Okay, I got him.
No sweat, hotshot. Listen, take her right at the corner and step on it. Man, I can't tell if he's straight on or if he's turning off.
I got him, Nick. I got him. He's heading west on Harbor Way.
You want to bet he's heading for the marina?
Listen, tell me where you're going to land. I'll pick you up.
Listen, Cody, drop back and let him breathe. Maybe he'll lead us to Helen.
Cast off. Be ready in 5 minutes.
Well, Miss Howell, we finally meet.
Who are you? You're Danny's son.
James.
Well, James, I hope this was worth your wait. It certainly wasn't worth mine.
You ruined my mother's life. You ruined mine. Luring my father with your cheap, seductive ways, you killed her.
Oh, no, the only thing I ever did to Danny was to turn him away when I found out he was married.
Don't lie to me. I know what happened. Bill, take her topside.
Keep moving, Miss Howell. It'll all be over soon.
Oh, my God, my heart.
She's having a heart attack, Mr. A heart attack.
Help me! Help.
What's wrong?
Oh.
She's having a heart attack. Take her below. Hurry. Kill the engine.
Yeah, okay.
Get it, Sutherland.
What did you do to her?
Let her go, boys, right now. Come on.
stop him. Everybody in favor, say aye. Aye.
Isn't my Nicky just wonderful?
You know, I thought I did that rather well, seizing the boat as I did.
You mean to say the plan was to land in the boat? Hey, why didn't you say something?
Close guy, but no cigar. Come on.
Well, I like Larry very much. And I like you, too. I always have.
Oh, Mrs. Gray.
Helen, that last scene was great. It always gets me.
Boy, you were terrific. Well, I mean, you are terrific, but you really ought to try and make some new movies.
Yeah, you're right, Murray. You're absolutely right. Now I see why you guys are such big fans.
Oh, thank you, Cody. You know, it's funny, the tricks that time plays on you when you're my age. Sometimes those years, they seem like just like yesterday to me. But now, watching myself on television, it's as though I never lived any of it. As though I were watching someone else saying those lines. I guess in a way it was someone else.
I know the feeling. I feel the same way every time I see a film clip on Vietnam.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
It's funny how our minds work, isn't it? I mean, all of us have had difficult experiences that are then tempered by our memories.
And I thought I was getting senile.
Come on, you guys, is it time? Huh?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
as
it's
good
time.
a time as any.
Oh, am I keeping you guys up?
No, Helen, it's time for your present.
Present?
Yeah.
Oh, now you shouldn't have.
Oh, no, are you kidding?
I should.
Listen, Murray's been like a kid at Christmas all day long, and you wouldn't want to disappoint him.
Come on now.
Do you have any idea how long it's been since I've gotten a present?
Too long, I bet. Huh?
Come on, open it. Yeah.
Oh, my trees. Oh, you are wonderful. You are. Oh, darlings, thank you. They're beautiful. Oh, my.
Well, listen, I'll get the shovel.
I'll get the flashlight.
Okay. A shovel, what are we gonna do?
Well, the sooner we plant them, the sooner they'll grow, right?
Oh.
Come on, Helen. We've got some roots to put down.